Welcome back to the Born Blondes podcast. I'm Aubrey.
And I'm Randa. This is definitely not the second time starting this.
I definitely meant to say I'm Randa.
And I'm Aubrey.
Listen, you get so used to hearing welcome back to the Born Blondes podcast. I'm Aubrey.
And I'm Randa.
I just kind of ran with it. So,
It works. What are we here for today?
hopefully not losing my mind.
No promises.
Mitchell.
That's what I'm good at. Michelle
did some Reddit dating stories for us.
Ooh, thanks, Michelle.
Yes. And he said that he got a good variety.
You go, Glen Coco.
Yes. And also when he was looking at these for us, he was dying laughing.
Oh, boy.
So
This should be fun.
this should be fun.
If he's laughing, this should be fun.
Yes. Although, unlike Ricky,
Oh.
we
Throw
did
Ricky
not.
under the bus.
No, it's a good thing. I'm throwing Mitchell under the bus.
Oh, okay.
I love you. Mitchell, did not print these out. So they're all on my phone.
Way to go, Mitch.
All right. First date disaster stories from unthinkable_reaction.
Okay.
I went on a date with a guy who claimed to be training to be a wrestler. I am 5'7". Me too. And I can see over his head.
Okay.
Sorry. He had no muscle and was super skinny. We're sitting in this little cafe and this is the conversation. Him. Oh, I hope you don't mind that I have a box cutter on me. Me. No, it's fine. It doesn't bother me. Him. All right. I just thought I would tell you because I wouldn't want you to get the wrong idea if you just happened to see it. I work at Walmart, so it's in my box cutter for work. So it's my box cutter for work. Me. It's just a box cutter. Can we talk about something else?
Literally.
Him. Yeah, I just don't want you to think that I'm going to hurt you or murder you or something because I'm not. I'm not a murderer and would never hurt anyone. By the way, you do have really pretty eyes. Me. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I have knives and a bone saw I use for cutting deer while deer hunting in my truck, and I guarantee they're sharper than your box cutter. My last reply might have been a bit much, but that guy was seriously annoying, and the look on his face was priceless. He wanted a ride to work after that.
Oh.
I just got up and left.
I would have too. Like, why are you obsessed with a box cutter? That's weird.
Aubrey carries a box cutter. Or, no, it's a knife.
It's a multi-tool.
So, yeah, I'm not wrong.
Got pliers, I got scissors, I got knives. What you want? I got it.
What you want?
What you want? I don't want that.
All right. That's why it escaped my body.
This is from TX2BK.
2BK.
29 male from Brooklyn. Brooklyn.
Why did you say
I don't know. Brooklyn.
That's almost as good as your spreadable.
All right. I think my favorite is from when I first really tried my hand at dating. We had a great time. And
What does that mean? I tried my hand.
We went on a date. This is
Like,
weird.
isn't that something you would say when you're like, I tried my hand at like pottery?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that
Tried
is.
my hand at dating.
Were you gonna say like dick? The way your mouth formed, it
Dating.
looked like a dick.
Dating.
Okay, just continue.
We had a great time and we're about to part ways when she leaned in. I thought she was going in for a hug and I kind of turned my head a bit while going in. Uh-oh. As I was getting kissed like I was her nephew, I tried to turn into it, but it was way too late. I just kind of dragged my face across her lips. Then I basically ran away in shame. I would have too, buddy. I would have too.
It's so funny because I can just like picture. As I was getting kissed like her nephew.
Run away and run away. It's fucking gold.
That's good.
Oh,
All right. That's good. Okay. What's your online dating? Okay.
could you imagine? Could you imagine being that girl? Like, I need that girl's point of view. I leaned in to kiss this dude, and he turned away from me and then dragged his face across my lips. The next thing I know, he's running down the street.
Oh my God. I could not. Oh. All right, next one. What's your online dating disaster story?
Tell me.
This is from a deleted account.
Ooh.
It started with this message when I was very drunk.
Uh-oh.
We meet at a local pub for a few drinks and we get chicken fingers. The conversation is terrible, but I notice she's taking the chicken fingers and ripping them up in her hands and putting the breading in her huge purse.
Huh?
I would leave right there. So naturally, I call her out on it. She smiled and
I would
said,
too.
"Oh, I'm just feeding Sammy."
Huh?
And pulled out a fat chinchilla from her purse.
What?
What in the fuck?
Of all animals, a chinchilla?
Oh, I'm just feeding Sammy. First of all, why would you name your chinchilla Sammy?
The first thing I wanted to say is, why is your sister in your purse?
My sister is not eating no fucking breaded chicken nuggets.
But it's just, it wasn't even the chicken nugget. It was just like the breaded portion of it, right?
Yeah. Just the deep fried fucking breaded. Breaded. She plopped the thing in the middle of the table and it just kind of chilled out. I played with the chinchilla a bit and she kind of got mad at me for playing with it. And
then why'd you plop it on the table?
back in the purse it went. I was ready to call it and leave, but she mentioned she could go for some ice cream, and I was cool with it. So we go to Ben & Jerry's. We get to talking about tattoos and piercings, and she tells me she has nipple piercings, and I'm like, oh. And then she pulls down her shirt in the middle of Ben & Jerry's at 8 p.m. and shows me her nipples.
Ma'am, this is a Wendy's. Or Ben & Jerry's, I guess. What the fuck?
There are children present. I just kind of poker faced. Poker face. Like, your shirt's down.
Ma'am, your tits are out.
Is it cold in here?
They're making eye contact with me. Can you put them away?
It might be a little cold in here. There's a slight draft. Could you, okay.
Walk away from the windows.
Pause. Could you imagine being on a first date with somebody? First of all, feeding a fucking chinchilla.
A chinchilla.
A chinchilla fucking chicken breading. I just imagine it going like plopping down on the table.
Check out my and then getting mad at you because you're playing with it.
And then go to fucking Ben & Jerry's and just
check out my tits.
She probably did like
Look,
like one of those.
they're peers.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh.
Anyway. So then I decided to walk her to her car. She kiss attacks me. And well, she was kind of cute, so I made out with her. Sort of. Her lips were tense the whole time, and she...
Wee. Uh-oh. Do you need me to finish it for you?
This one... Okay. Ooh, my face. Okay.
happening? I'm just laughing. You're laughing.
Just wait for this must be the one that Mitchell was laughing at when he was doing this. All right. She was kind of cute, so I made out with her. Sort of. Her lips were tense the whole time, and she licked my teeth. Oh my god. This woman is a fucking train wreck.
Hopefully it was also your last date.
Oh my god.
Plot twist, it's my wife.
That teeth licking really got me. I said, I never had that. How the fuck you doing? Sign me up for that shit. I want me some more of that. Oh my god. I have never in my life.
Let me just yeah, let me lick at them
Never
teeth.
in my life had someone lick my teeth.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. So
there's
after,
more?
There's more.
Stop, that was the end of it.
No, there's more.
Oh, okay.
After the teeth licking. Okay. I friended her on Facebook for some reason after that.
Why?
He liked the teeth licking.
Stop it.
I can't get over that part. That's crazy. She had a Facebook page for her chinchilla.
Of course she did.
Her chinchilla had more Facebook friends than this guy did. A few months later, the chinchilla died.
Oh my god.
And its Facebook was a memorial page where a bunch of people, like 35, commented on how much they missed it.
What?
I liked one of her statuses and she called me crying. I unfriended her, but not the chinchilla. R.I.P. Sammy. Alright.
It's like, you gotta go. The chinchilla can stay.
He's like, R.I.P. Sammy. Not the wheezy laugh.
I can't.
That one was a good one. I am so happy. Oh, fuck.
God, that's good.
That was a good one.
That's good. All right.
That hurt.
It did hurt.
It was good.
This is from Ace of Drafts.
Yep.
I lived in Austin at the time and had 420 friendly on my profile.
Oh, boy.
In parentheses, mistake.
Oh, boy.
So I exchanged a few messages with a girl who was also 420 friendly, and we met for coffee. Before we even ordered anything, she asked me if I brought any. I did, and we smoked a couple of bowls behind the coffee shop. Then she looked at her phone and was like, "Oh, I just remembered I have to go to work in half an hour. Bye." And we haven't seen each other since. Not the coffee.
Oh, my God.
What the fuck?
Goodbye. What are these comments? This is something that I have seen to be normal nowadays. A bunch of girls on POF. What's POF?
Plenty of fish.
Will put that in their profile just to go on dates, get some free smoke ups, and then disappear when the well dries up. I hate those damn snakes.
What the fuck?
Do you happen to have a tent set up in your backyard for smoking with OK Cupid dates? Yes, I don't have a belly flop though. Yes, I don't have a flop belly though.
Okay.
What's a flop belly?
I have no idea.
Is it like a mom apron?
I have no idea. Not a damn clue.
I don't know. Alrighty then. This one is the Angry Tarsier. Okay. Before I met my current boyfriend, I went on a few dates from guys on OKC. Do you know what OKC is? Hello? Hello?
I just looked
Did you see the squirrel?
I just looked over and I seen a butt just
Well, you know. Excuse me.
Look at him. Oh. Just kidding.
He's up. He's down. What's OKC? Do we know? What's OKC? I went on a few dates from guys on OKC.
Okay, Cupid.
I just read that.
Yep.
There was one guy who I thought was pretty cute, so I decided to take a chance and go out with him. We go out for dinner, which was fine until he started talking about his ex-fiance, who was a dancer on some popular TV show in the Philippines, who actually had a husband, etc., etc. Big mistake. You don't go on a date and talk about your exes.
That part. I was just going to say that number one rule of a first date, don't talk about your ex.
True. I guess I wouldn't really know. I haven't dated. I've never dated.
Fair.
So that already turned me off. Hello.
Fair.
With good reason. Then we go out to a movie and he starts to jerk off right in the theater. He unzips his pants and starts going at it. And I'm sitting next to him horrified. And
me too, girl. Me too. And I'm not even there.
And he had the nerve to tell me I'm the weird one because every normal person jerks off in the movie theaters. This was during the trailers, by the way.
I guess
abnormal.
I was gonna say I guess I'm not normal, and have never been more proud of that.
Dude, I would lose my shit if I saw that. I'd be like, all right, I'm out.
I'd be calling the police. Put your shit away.
There's another paragraph here. Then he tried to go at it with me in the theater, which I really wasn't in the mood for. So I moved across the theater to enjoy the movie while he sat in his corner flapping for all I know. Needless to say, we never saw each other again. The movie was great, though.
I want to know what movie they seen now.
I know.
Fuck that.
Well, I mean, he did. I'm sure he had a grand old fucking time, too. I don't understand. Ew. That's sex offender list material.
That's why I said I'm calling the fucking cops. Put your shit away.
Literally. No one wants to see your wank.
Fuck that. All right. We got this from a deleted account.
YOLO.
And a little bit of background. I was born without a sense of smell. Okay.
Dude, that would fuck. How?
I mean, it happens.
I have never. What? I have never heard someone being blind or being born blind or being born deaf. Being born and can't smell.
Yeah.
Dude, that would suck.
Anyway, one day I finally got up the nerve to ask a girl at work out to lunch. It was a hot day. I walked out to my car, opened and closed the door for her, and started around to the driver's side when she jumped out of the car and ran inside without saying a word. I couldn't find out what happened. She refused to talk to me. So days later, I asked one of the other girls, and finally they said, "Something in your car smells bad."
Oh, no.
I looked around and found half a carton of unfinished lunch milk that had spoiled on the floor in the back seat a few days prior.
Oh
my God.
We're just going to take a second.
Story of my senseless life. I can't. I cannot. I'm
trying
she probably
not to
went
speak so I don't throw up.
She probably went back inside to do exactly that. Let's go to the next story. Let's just move on right past that.
Dude, that one's rough. This one is, be honest. When were you the dating horror story?
Okay.
No-understanding 5562 says, went on a first date. Went with a beautiful girl and asked to put everything on my tab. Stepped out for a smoke. This girl, who was almost 300 pounds, came up to me, obviously drunk, and grabbed me by my shirt. She then ripped open my shirt, and as all of the buttons were flying off...
A girl that wasn't the one that he was on the date with?
You know... Went with a beautiful girl and asked to put everything on my tab. Stepped out for a smoke. This girl,
So a different girl?
Came up to me. I'm assuming it's while he's outside smoking.
I was going to say, I'm assuming it's a different girl. Okay.
Who was almost 300 pounds, came up to me, obviously drunk,
Okay.
grabbed me by my shirt.
And I don't think the person he came there with is going to be drunk already.
I hope not.
Okay.
And as all of the buttons were flying off, planted a kiss on me. As I pulled away, I saw my date through the window.
Okay.
And her jaw dropped. She
Mine would too.
refused to listen to me about not knowing this girl. And when I went to leave, she told me my tab was almost $250. My first date got mad, then drunk on... my first date got mad, then had drinks on his tab, then left.
Fair.
Never seen her again and had to call my family for money to pay the tab. Worst first date ever.
I mean, that kind of sucks.
One of the comments on here is, that's rough, all right. Maybe the shirt ripper saved you from your date further down the line.
Yeah, maybe.
Interesting.
All right.
I don't know how many more there are.
Last one. Matched with a woman online. Oh, I'm sorry. This is from D-Stiz. Matched with a woman online who had a kid. This particular weekend, kid was going to be with dad. She asked me to come over and hang out, I guess. She mentioned she wanted to smoke, so I brought a J.
I brought a J.
That
was so nonchalant. I brought a J.
Brought it on with me.
Sorry.
Came over and her house was decent. She had a big sectional couch and she sat right next to me. Fired up the J, passed it to her, and she hits it a few times and gives it back. I hit it as well and offer it to her, and she says no thanks. Okay, no biggie, I'll put it out. She gets up after a minute and goes to the other room. When she comes back, she is sitting on the other side of the couch and not talking at all. It was then that I noticed she has something in her hand and she has a death grip on it. I'm talking white knuckles. I asked her if she was okay, and she says, the voices in my head are telling me to stab you. And at this point, I noticed what she was holding is a pencil. I made some kind of awkward laugh, then asked to use her bathroom. Got up, saw that the garage door was open, didn't even hesitate. Right out the garage.
100%.
What the fuck?
So she didn't hit the J at all.
She hit it a couple times.
Okay, so then she started fucking like hallucinating or some shit.
Yes.
That was a bad strand of J.
Right. He brought up some fucked up shit.
He did. He went straight to the hallucination.
Literally.
No chill mode. No munchies.
Scary.
No cotton mouth. Just fucking
stab him. That is scary.
That is terrifying.
Oh, I would also run.
Yeah,
At least she gave him a warning, I guess.
I mean, she did say ahead of time, like, the voices in my head are telling me to stab you. But why would you grab a pencil?
Maybe she didn't have anything else because she's psychotic and just got out of the freaking grippy sock vacation.
That part too.
Maybe all she had is a pencil.
Oh, what is she gonna like stab him right in the jugular? Or something?
Maybe. Have you ever seen John Wick?
Yeah.
With a pencil.
Yeah. You could do a lot of damage with a pencil.
Literally.
Pretty much anything.
Literally. The duller it is, the more it hurts.
Facts.
Anywho.
All right, my favorite one so far was the chinchilla date.
Literally.
I can't with that.
I love
R.I.P. Sammy.
R.I.P. Sammy. It's the name of this episode.
Yes.
R.I.P. Sammy.
R.I.P. Sammy.
All right. I don't know what's happening next week. Don't ask me.
I don't remember.
Actually, I think it's a Murder Monday.
I think it is Murder Monday. Elliot agrees.
Elliot's awake and ready to mess with the monitor again.
Perfect.
And there it goes.
You little turd.
All right.
It is Murder Monday in Arkansas.
Arkansas.
So
we'll see you next week.
Yes. Thanks for joining us. Do all of the things.
I'll
We
let her
love
do the
you.
outro this time because I
And
took
we
over last
hope
week.
You did, and I didn't get to talk.
Sorry. Go for it.
Just like the last check-in.
Listen, you didn't have anything to say. I was
I
just
really
trying to
didn't.
carry the conversation.
You were like, listen,
I got you.
we needed a check-in episode to just vent, and I'm taking advantage of this
got you.
motherfucker, and you did, and that's fine. You got it off your chest.
Absolutely.
You said it with you got it off your chest, and Hope got it on your chest. So
No.
there's that.
How dare you?
Anyway, we hope you have a fabulous week, and we will see you next week.
Bye.